The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So USC's offense takes the field. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Chiles. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. He'll bring it back. It's Patel. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Now he's looking to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Wants to throw. It's Chiles. And the pass is intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They're going to run it. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He's looking for an open man on second down. Snares it outside, it's Rodgers. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Off the boot, looking for his man. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has got it, and they're trying to pick up some yards. The 30, the 20, he's at the 10. Touchdown, USC! And the defense doing work.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Kentucky may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Kroger Field every time. The Cats have been racking up road wins since the Bear Bryant days, and they'll get another one today. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Noland. They're trying to get, he hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the ball is intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Running back searching for a hole. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Back to throw, it's Noland trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Runs through a tackle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Trojans. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Off the play fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football, and they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
They'll go to the counter. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. On the run, it's Peterson. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Snags it over the middle. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Fellas, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better rivalry than Florida State-Miami. So many classic games over the years, and here's an update from this year's edition. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Noland. Spits it out to the back. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll bring it back. It's Brown. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Going to try to get it himself. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Back to pass, it's Noland. Getting some heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete on the comeback. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, there in the shadows of the Hollywood sign, you've been watching quite a drama of your own. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
The Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to throw.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Power football with the run. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Coming after him. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one...
And they got him for the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass, it's Chiles. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, it's Brown. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Going up top on 1st down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He shanked it. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now, and they snap it from their own 46. Got it, looking for a first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air. It's Noland. Makes his connection. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick completion on the out. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense. 1st down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They go to the draw. Running with power. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Noland. Trying to make magic with his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. On 2nd down, he'll fire. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a split backfield. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Finds his man. It's Jordan. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. And the Trojans are in the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Balls at the 18. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. It is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Noland. Trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. They go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Now the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Peterson. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Trojans line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Looking downfield, it's Noland. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. He'll just keep slinging it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense comes up with the sack. And this is a day, this is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The play action fake. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. The give as they work on that clock. Keeps the legs moving. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
34, Ohio State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it's sometimes...
And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. disruptive. They've been all over the field.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's taking the deep shot and trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. You're going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.